All right, welcome back to Rothman and Ice. Anthony Rothman, Matty Ice Hayes. We are live from the Shop Summer Workouts, Ohio State men's basketball. And listen, when it's crunch time, there's really only one guy you want with the rock, and he's in between us here. He is Bruce Thornton. He is the man that runs the show, but maybe he'll be off the ball a little bit this year, hopefully. Good to see you, my man. How you feeling?
Good to see you too, man. I'm feeling great, especially this summer with the guys and the coaching staff and the new players that we have, man. I feel like we've been rolling and keep stacking it each and every day. Everything will go well. What
about the core guys that came? You, Junie, obviously Devin. When you knew you had that threesome right there going again, how'd that make you feel?
I'm very excited about it, especially have a core guy coming back. It definitely helps the chemistry way faster when you have guys that played a significant minutes, points. They did a lot of things last year that helped us to get big-time wins. We just need a couple of pieces this year to get us over the hump, and I feel like we're very capable of doing it this year.
Talk about your love for this program, right? Because you're a well-established player around college basketball, very good player in your own right, and there's people that thought maybe there's other programs that would try to come get Bruce Thornton this all season, but you're sticking with the Scarlet and Gray. Talk about your commitment and why you love this program so much.
It did so much for me as a standpoint. As me, when I committed, understanding the name of Ohio State and the familyhood that they have here, and the older guys and alumni from basketball to football and all sports is just a whole big family. So it doesn't matter where you at, you're always going to see that block go somewhere and somebody scream, oh, wait, you're going to always go say IO forever. So
no doubt.
Bruce, you were asked to do so much early in your career, all the minutes and everything that you've been asked to do, and now the strategy would be to maybe buy you some minutes, a little bit off the ball. Do you think that's needed? Do you think that would help if you get someone that can run it a little bit? Junie was running it last year. How much will that help you to just kind of give you a little bit of blow off point guard?
It would definitely help a lot instead of me being the main focal point. And I feel like the guys we have this year are such a threat offensively and defensively. They give me some of the pressure off so other guys and so we can win games at the end of the day. I mean, if I have 30, have 10, if we get wins and we move in the right direction, guys this year don't have no egos, so it makes the job way easier. Seeing this summer, so we just keep that process going and everything be going well.
Where do you need to take your game, your personal game? What are you working on this summer, and what do you want to bring this fall?
My leadership, my voice. This is my last year, so I'm really just enjoying the ride. Not putting too much pressure on myself, but understanding the goal and the missions I have for myself when I committed to Ohio State. So each and every day, I have my goals written down on my mirror. Each and every day, I look at them and make sure I enjoy the process the whole time. Make sure I have that joy and bring my guys with me to understand it, like what we need to bring to be a Ohio State basketball player.
What are some of those goals, if you don't mind sharing, that you look at?
So for me, like I'm just a true competitor.
Yeah.
So I play this game to win the national championship. So that's my number one goal. Then win the Big Ten championship. I feel like we take care of those things. Those are huge tasks. But the faith that I have, the preparation, the belief I have in my teammates and coaching staff, and Ohio State behind me, I feel like those goals can definitely be accomplished. So it's just stacking those days each and every day. Don't look too far ahead. Don't look in the past, but just staying in that moment. I feel like we make those goals happen.
You mentioned the belief in the coaching staff. Let's talk a little bit about Coach Diebler, right? Him taking over this program and that transition for you, a guy that's been around for a while now here in Columbus. Talk about when he took over and what that's meant to you and the team.
It meant a lot, especially that was the coach that recruited me out of high school. Never thought he would be the head coach while I still be here. So it's been such a blessing. It's been such a roller coaster of effects since I've been here at Ohio State. But I'm so blessed and being in this position to play at a school at such a high level each and every day. So I take every moment, most of it I can each and every day.
You are such a talent on the court, but you play against really big-time competitors. You know, we throw that phrase around all the time. Does he have that dog in him and that kind of thing? And talk to us a little bit about your game on the court and intimidation. And did you do it with your game, or is there something more that you can get to as far as just being that killer?
I always had that killer mentality. I just do it with a smile on my face. I'm always smiling, always trying to make sure guys are involved, make sure guys are happy around me, because as a guard, you got to make sure everybody eat.
Yeah.
You need your bigs and need your guards to play harder on defense. You need that extra rebound every now and then. So I try to make sure I get my guys involved, but when it's time to take over, when it's time to make them big plays. Like, I just know my preparation, what I do each and every day, like, it's gonna show up for it.
You know, one thing that was impressive to me about your game last year on offense was just the efficiency at all levels, right? I think you were really close to being a 50-40-90 guy, 50% from the floor, almost 90% from free throw line, and 40% from three. Talk about how much pride you take in that, is because you mentioned making sure your guys eat, but also getting yours as well, but doing it efficiently. How much pride do you take in that?
I take a lot of pride of it. It's funny you saying that, because my mom was mad at me about the free throws. So I take a lot of pride, especially that was one of the goals I had, was being a 50-40-90, just showing the consistency and the efficiency that I can play with, especially me having the ball and not having the ball, to make sure, like, when I get it, I'm the most efficient I could possibly can. But that's the coaching staff and teammates setting me up in the right position so I could be the best effective player I could possibly can. So I give thanks to those guys and the work that I put in each and every day.
He is the man. He's Bruce Thornton. He's with us here live from the Shot, Rothman and Ice. I did some math in the first segment. You may not want to dive into this too much, but you got a shot at leaving this place as the all-time leading scorer. You know that?
Yeah.
All right. do you have in your mind, I know you said I can get 31 night, 10 the other night, but in your mind, do you think you'd, from an average standpoint, I think you averaged almost 18 a game last year. Is that good, right in where you need to be? Do you want to up that? Where do you think you need to be this year?
For me, like, I'm just trying to win games.
Yeah.
I feel like if we win enough games, I can make that dream, make that accomplishment happen. I mean, that never was like my main goals when I got here, but I'm here now. That's my 4th year, so why not just make that a goal on the way, leaving out the door? All
right, you want to hear the math I did? All right, here we go. So Dennis Hobson's 2096. You're 1487. So that's 609 points. I give you 31 regular season games. You're getting those no matter what. Stay healthy. And then I'm giving you a couple of games of the Big Ten tournament. And then I'm giving you a couple games in the dance. You're going to get in and you're going to win one. That's 35 games.
Yeah.
If you average 17.4, you'll get it. You averaged 17.7 last year.
Yeah.
So there's your math. You can let that just blow it out of your head. That's just for me and the fans. I just wanted to let you know that it's not out of the realm of possibility. I don't know if that's a goal of yours. Maybe along the way when you get close it will. I know you talked about team goals, but hopefully they'll all happen together, because I don't think you can get team goals without you personally contributing like that, and you probably can't get your personal goals without the team being good. So I think it all works hand in hand.
Yeah.
So. One thing I wanted to ask you about, Bruce, is what the Michigan rivalry means to you, right? We talk so much about that game for football, and the football side of it, and the weight that holds. What do you feel when it comes to that team up north and that game and the games you've played against them? Talk about that rivalry from the basketball side of things.
For me, being a kid from the south side of Atlanta, really don't know too much about Midwest rivalry. So I came up here just like, it's the game, and I'm like, it's just a regular game. Like, it's not a big thing. I'm more used to like Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Florida. Yeah. So I mean, we kept talking about it. We kept talking about like, this is the game. You get this gold thing. I'm like, I'm still not feeling it. Like, and not until we played at a team up north. You see Chris Webber, you see Jalen Rose, the ball tip up, but you feel that. You feel the energy, you feel the hatred towards them. So ever since my freshman year, like, it just never, I don't like them no more. And especially one of my good friends, Roddy Gale, there. So now it's like a deep hatred.
It's real now. It's real now. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be really interesting. You mentioned, a couple of the vets you bring in, some guys. Give us a name or two, somebody that Buckeye fans want to look out for, somebody you've gotten to know here in camp, or something outside of like household names. There's somebody they're looking at, or a couple guys that we should look out for.
Especially the two freshmen, Miles Heroes and Amari Bowden. They're two freshmen that just buying in, make sure those guys make they feel a part of it. I know just coming to college is a huge culture shock, especially having your mom wake you up, doing certain things. So I make sure I stay on my freshmen just because they're the future of leading the way out. I had great vets, I had great alumni. They helped me out, especially on certain occasions when I didn't know. So like Aaron Kraft, the Jaron Sulligers, they helped me out so much throughout my process. So I feel like my time being an older guy, senior, to help those guys and lead the way, to tell them this is how we play basketball at Ohio State.
When you study guys in the league, in the NBA, I know you're Georgia guy, and right now there's some excitement about the Hawks with Trae Young and what they've done this all season. But who are some guys you really tap into when it comes to film study and when to maybe take some things from their game?
A lot of guys I watch, like, similar to me, like Fred VanVleet, Jalen Brunson offensively, Drew Holiday defensively. There's a lot of guys that I pick up small things, small detail that can help me as a guard. Me just keep being better shooter offensively been really helping me a lot, especially me just keep working on it and just me being more aggressively on the ball defender. I feel like it will just take me to another level, and it'll help our team and also myself.
No doubt.
It's great stuff, man. Thanks for visiting with us, Bruce.
Thank you.
You know what?
Appreciate it.
You're gonna pass a guy in the hallway here. I think who's number 3 on the all-time list, or he's tied for it. So you might be passing him in the hallway and then passing him on the list. We'll see. We'll have William Buford up next. Thanks, Brucey. All right, we come back live at the Shot. Rothman and Ice on the Fan.